everybody. This is the Planet Earth here. How you guys doing today? So, I wanted to talk about this. I understand that it's not important to a lot of people, but it is important specifically to me. A lot of people suffer from a disorder called anxiety, and it is a disorder where your body is constantly in a fight or fight response. And what happens is sometimes people will have a fight or flight response, and what ends up happening is they might end up panicking for no reason. They might have a rapid pulse. They might have shallow breathing or even turn color slightly due to hyperventilating. People with anxiety disorder, they don't have it very easy in life, especially if the disorder has been with them for so many years. It has beaten their soul down. Their body it's taken a physical toll on their body. If you think it's funny or a joke, I promise you, it's not. It's real. It's genuine. It's scary. I promise you guys. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Anxiety disorder is the equivalent of having a heart attack without the pain. The fear of dying is very real. It is authentic and genuine. A lot of people don't understand this because they don't suffer from it, and they think that you're overreacting, and that's a problem because anxiety disorder shortens people's lives slightly in a bit. A lot of people say it won't shorten your life, but when people have it chronically, when it becomes from a panic disorder to more generalized anxiety disorder called GAD or GAD, it's in the book itself. Look it up in the United States of America. It's under the Diagnostic Statistics Manual, the DSM. It is in the Statistics Manual. It is real. It is lethal. Over time, the body is constantly releasing adenosine, adrenaline, and stress hormones. So the more people have anxiety, the more they worry about everyday things. Now let me explain something, how this is so important. People with GAD, or generalized anxiety disorder, or panic disorder with generalized anxiety disorder, which is a terrible fucking mix, it sucks. It literally sucks. It is one of the worst things that you could possibly have. Social anxiety is an abnormal fear. They don't, let me explain something with social. They don't hate people. They don't like being in the stores. That's what the problem is. They don't hate people, but they can't be in the stores. That's not the problem. They don't hate the people. They hate being in the store because they think that is where their heart attack is going to happen, or they're not going to be able to escape, or something stupid on, like, it's stupid, but it's an abnormal fear, but it's 100% realistic. It's 100% realistic. It's detrimental to their health. SVT, every time I have caffeine, supraventricular tachycardia, I don't have that. I had one episode of SVT, but I never had it again. That's scary. Supraventricular tachycardia. They have to cardioverge you using adenosine. I think it's adenosine. Is it adenosine? Is it adenosine? What am I thinking of? I think it's adenosine. I think it's adenosine. What is the medication adenosine? You're supposed to yield. You jerk. What is adenosine? Jesus Christ. You're a jerk. That's what you are, dude. It's scary. I can't do drug anymore except anti-anxiety medication. Dude, nothing works anymore on us. It's 2024. Nothing works on any of us anymore, right? Am I correct in that sense? That nothing works? Am I correct? Nothing works on people with anxiety no more. Therapy? No, not for me at least. I've tried everything. I've tried medical marijuana. I've tried herbs and spices. I've tried exposure therapy. I've tried cognitive behavioral therapy. I've tried electrocompulsive therapy or ECT treatment. I've tried getting shocked in the brain. That didn't help. I tried avoiding caffeine for 3 weeks to a month to 2 months to 5 months. I avoided caffeine for a very long time. It didn't work. I still had anxiety attacks. How do you still have anxiety attacks when avoiding stimulant like caffeine? I tried avoiding certain foods. I tried removing gluten. I tried everything. I can't stop the anxiety. Nothing I do stops it. Nothing. If I'm on an airplane, in my mind, airplane's coming down, we're gonna crash. I'm driving a car, we're gonna crash. My brain thinks these thoughts, yet, for what? I go to a hotel, they're gonna break in, and they're gonna rob me while I'm sleeping. Who thinks like that? Someone's gonna bust in and kick my ass while I'm in a hotel room. I go sleep in my car. I'm driving in the middle of nowhere. I want to take a nap because I'm tired and I don't want to drive no more. Someone is going to absolutely pull over, break my glass, rob me at gunpoint, take all my shit, and possibly take my car, or rob me of my stuff. That's what my brain does. That's not normal. Because most people will pull over, get comfortable in their car, not too comfortable, but comfortable. And I can't get comfortable. Imagine you're trying just to chill and you're trying to drive across the country and you just want to relax and sleep. Some people even buy SUVs so they can sleep in the back while they're taking their trips. It's cheaper. Some people want to get motels or hotels. Fine. It depends on their money funds. But the point I'm making is, why is it that people can sleep in their car so comfortably, but me, I see one person and I'm watching them like a hawk, no matter who it is. Or I see a car pull up a little too close, even though I'm far away in the parking lot, away from everybody, constantly monitoring. That's anxiety. It can't. It's like the brain has been turned up on awareness times 20. Like there's like a switch. Normal people, a 7, and people with anxiety and panic disorder, a 20. And there's no way to turn it down. So if you get overly sedated, Benadryl, anxiety medications, that kind of shit, it turns it down to 15 to 10. But when the medication wears out, back to 20. Then if you don't have the medication for a while, 30. Then your pulse is going around there. Not because of anything, but because your anxiety is out of control. So now your pulse is rapid as shit. Rapid pulse. So guess what? Because your pulse is so rapid, you have to go to the emergency room because you think that you might be having an SVT, an AFib, a heart attack, some sort of deficiency of potassium or calcium or magnesium or something stupid like that where it's dangerous. Then you start getting that lightheadedness and you get that little heart racing, and then you go to the emergency room. What do? We checked your EKG. Although your heart rate is fast, right? Although your heart rate is fast, it's stable. Otherwise, normal EKG. Sinus tachycardia, otherwise normal EKG. For most people. Maybe some AFib, maybe some SVT, but SVT you're going to get cardioversion. They might cardiovert you. I think it's adenosine. I know it's adenosine because they used it on me, and I thought I was going to die. Yeah, it's adenosine. Common brands and Denocard. It can treat irregular heart rhythms, arrhythmia, and it can also be used during a heart stress test. That's scary. Prescription is sometimes needed. Sometimes needed? You can just get that shit over the counter? What? Improper beating of the heart, whether irregular, too fast, or too slow. Yeah, adenosine. I didn't have to do any adenosine or thing. I just have to avoid almost all drugs. That's the point I'm making is a lot of people with anxiety have an underlying arrhythmic issue with their heart, but a lot of people don't either. So it's a catch-25. Not even 22, we're going 25 here. I'm so tired of suffering every day. I wish somebody in this whole goddamn world knew about my disorder and could treat it properly. Medication. Antidepressants. No. Antipsychotics. Definitely no. Gabapentin. No. I get it. Sedating? Sure. Fine. Sedate me. Go ahead. Push the Benadryl in my arm. 25 milligrams of Benadryl right now. Stat. That ain't gonna help me. That's not gonna help me. 25 milligrams of Benadryl. What? What's that gonna do for me? 1 milligram of Ativan? What's that gonna do for me? It's gonna sedate me, but it's not gonna stop my anxiety. You can sedate people, but you can't stop the anxiety. You can sedate people, but it won't stop the anxiety. Oh, you might get relief for 5 hours or 10 hours. If you have an IV medication, oh, it'll stop you from about 10 hours of anxiety. But once it wears off, you're back to the same anxiety-ridden person. Nothing helps. Beer, alcohol, tried it. Nothing. Medical marijuana, sativa. I don't know if it was sativa or the other one. Tried it. It gives me anxious, more anxious. Beta blockers. My heart rate got too slow and my blood pressure dropped too much. My heart rate was in the 30s. No joke. My heart rate was in the 30s. When I would sleep, it would go down to the fucking 30s. Talk about bradycardia extreme. 30s. Until I stopped taking the medication. Dude, my heart rate dropped down to 35 beats per minute. I had to stop taking the medication. You know, it helped my pulse all right. I wasn't anxious. I was almost dead. I had almost no pulse. I mean, it was just like I could feel it was that slow. I mean, it wasn't calming to me because I could barely move my hands because I didn't have enough blood going to them. I've tried antipsychotics, antidepressants. I've tried another medication that they use, but that didn't work on me. I tried Xanax. I tried Valium. I tried Klonopin. I've tried Ativan. I've tried Buspiror. I've tried Trazodone. I've tried Seroquel. I've tried all these other medications, antidepressant, antipsychotics. Over the years, I've tried them all. I've tried a lot of different ones. I tried Paxil. I tried Prestique. I tried, there was another one, I forgot the name of it. What's the stupid name of that antidepressants that they usually have? I forgot the name. Sorry, but I tried a lot. Nothing works. Nothing works. Going on 20 years of suffering. 20 years. Imagine having an anxiety disorder for 20, just imagine having an anxiety disorder for 20 years. Like, imagine having that disorder for 20 years. Imagine having panic attacks for 20 years. Like imagine just, like, every day it's a struggle. 20, it never goes away. People think it goes away. If you're lucky as shit, it'll go away. If you're lucky as shit. And like I said, I tried cutting out caffeine. It didn't help. As a matter of fact, I think it made it worse. Maybe I'm autistic. Maybe I'm high functioning autistic, because it never goes away. It never goes away. It can be tamed, but there's always this fucking fear. This abnormal fear. I wish I could go on national TV and talk with people, man. Because I'm talking to 4 people right now. Just 4. I have been advocating for anxiety for the last fucking 12, 13 years on my YouTube channel. I made a viral video of mental hospital video. I get no views. I get no exposure. I am a dead channel. I couple people, and nobody helps me spread the word. Much it's ruined people's lives. It literally ruins millions a year. It ruins their lives. It ruins their quality of life. QOL. Quality of life is poor. It is poor. Poor. It's poor. I'm telling you, people with panic and anxiety disorders, they have a poor quality of life. PQOL. Poor quality of life. It never stops. Their pain never ends. Nothing helps. Injections. Nothing helps them on a secure basis. Nothing. Shit. Shit. Which one is that? Ah! Damn it, I missed my exit. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I did it right at the last second. Oh my God, that was good. Woo, that was some New York style driving there, boy. Wow. Well, I mean, I lived in Los Angeles. LOL, you never have a panic attack when you see the blank head acting weird. What? There's some people that can take all these hardcore illegal narcotics and they don't have panic attacks. When you have tried antihistamines, antidepressants, antipsychotic medications, you've tried going out to remote areas of the country, of the world, practically, and nothing helps. I mean, even driving in Alaska gave me anxiety. Driving in Alaska gave me anxiety. I drove all the way to Fairbanks from Anchorage to Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse. I had anxiety. I was going to break down and freeze. What the fuck is that? I mean, what is that? I drive to Canada, I'm immediately worried I'm going to break down in the middle of Canada and not be able to get help with a tire. Who does that? I see a light come on my dash. If I don't fix it immediately, I don't drive the car. If I don't have the money to fix it, I won't drive. The second I saw the TPMS light on, I freaked the fuck out, and my heart rate went flying. Even though it was blinking, it wasn't stable. But yet, I have one low tire, bam, anxiety. I have to get it fixed right away. And it was just low tire pressure because of the cold. What kind of life is that? And nobody gives a shit. Not one fucking person in this. And the people that suffer from it do. But the people that don't suffer, they don't understand how terrible it is to think that way all the time. And it's so bad on the body. It's so bad on the heart. It's so bad on on your endocrine system. It's so bad on everything. Everything. Everything bothers persons with anxiety. Everything bothers them. If they're by themselves in an apartment or a house, it bothers them. Sometimes they won't even eat unless they're eating in public because if they think they might choke. That is literally what is bothering them. It's just insane. Look, I hope in the future, for some fucking reason, I hope in the future this can stop and people can live a normal life. I really genuinely hope that in the future this will be a thing of the past. I hope. I hope. I cannot promise anything, but I hope. I have nothing else to say. I mean, I have done this for years. I explained the symptom. It feels like a soft heart attack. It feels like death is always knocking upon the person suffering. But yet, people that don't have it, they just think that you're bitching all the time. It's a physical feeling of dread. It's a physical feeling of despair. It's a physical feeling of torture. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When my anxiety is sky high, I feel like I'm being tortured. I literally feel that I am being tortured by my body. No joke. Physically tortured. Physically. It feels like you're being tortured. Like you're locked up in chains and somebody keeps smacking you with something sharp or something stabby or something like uncomfortable that keeps hitting you over and over again, and it never stops. It never stops. It's torture. A lot of people won't agree with me on this. It is physical torture on the body. That's all I can put it down to. It's torture. Driving fast and changing location helps a lot. I don't like to drive fast anymore after seeing all the shit that happens. Yeah. Drew says it is torture, man, and people think because they get nervous sometimes it's the same thing as getting hour-long panic attacks. No, it's torture. I think it's torture in my opinion. The body is torturing me. The body is torturing you that suffer from it. It's torture. That's what it is. That's all it is. You're surrounded by all these negative thoughts. Even though you try to be positive, you think you're going to die. You're going to have a heart attack while driving. You're going to have a cardiac arrest event while driving. That's what it literally thinks, that you're going to die. So it goes into the fight or flight. Then you start, and all of a sudden your pulse is out of control, and you're like, well, shit, am I dying? Should I call EMS? Should I pull over? Should I go to the nearest hospital? That's what people with panic attacks do. While having a heart attack that's mild will have the similar feelings. I had one. Stress-induced. It's the similar feeling, except one difference. Chest pain. It doesn't get better with anything. It's right here. It radiates to the hand. It's like this. That's real. That's a real heart attack. You can feel it. You can feel it. It's like a sharp. Yeah. Like it's like that. Yeah, I had a stress-induced heart attack. So, stress, like 3 weeks ago. Stress-induced. I didn't have any heart damage because I started driving, and I'm like, whoa, I'm not dizzy. I wasn't dizzy when I was having an actual one. What was happening is my peripheral was almost gone. Like on both sides, I could not see very well. I knew something was really wrong, and then I could feel that pain, and it was radiating to my left hand, and it was like kind of pulsating. Like that, like pulsating. And also I felt pain right here too. Right here. And at the same time that I would feel the pain in the jaw, I felt it in my hand. I knew that was serious. And that was real. That was genuine. But with anxiety, you don't get that. You get the heart rate, you get the lightheadedness, somewhat dizziness-ish feelings. A little bit of dizziness if your heart rate's really high. And you have, if your heart's really high, you might get a little dizzy. It's dangerous. Anxiety can be dangerous. Not in the sense that you might die, but in the sense that it feels like you're dying. It has the similar fight or flight response that you will genuinely get when there's an actual medical emergency. But your body will try to calm you down. My body was trying to calm me down even though I was dying. Like, I had thoughts, and these thoughts were all peaceful. The body tries to cope when it knows something actually is wrong. That's how I knew something was really wrong. When my body started having thoughts of the good times in the past while I'm driving to the hospital, that's how I knew something was actually wrong. And it wasn't just a panic attack. I wasn't thinking about, am I gonna die? I was thinking about good times with my family, good times with my dog. That's how I knew it was something actually bad, in my experience. I wish I could save all of you people from anxiety disorder. I wish I could save all of you people. Anxiety literally tried killing me. For me. My heart's fine. Physically, there was no damage. It was only temporary. They gave me some medication to open up the vessels, and I was good to go. So, the point I'm making is, guys, just try not to panic. Because when you're having an actual medical emergency, your thoughts may be different than what you normally have. Because the body knows that something actually is wrong. So it might try to cope by making you calm. You'll feel the pain, and it's going to hurt, but you might feel calmer than normal while feeling the pain. That's not a good sign. My dad had a similar situation when he had his myocardial infarction. He only thought of one thing: get to the hospital, nothing else. There was no other thoughts. It was just get to the hospital. There was no other thoughts. Anyways, guys, I want to let you go. Y'all have yourself a good day. And take care of your anxiety. If you have to get benzodiazepines, get them. If you get antidepressants, get them. If they help you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.